important thing in cooking, it is actually preparing. You have to prepare. It is like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Stage 1 is you gather your ingredients together. You go to Publix, you go to World Market, you go to Fresh Market, you go wherever you go, to the farm, and you start, you say, okay, today I'm gonna make whatever you want to make. Chicken soup, for instance, today we're gonna make chicken soup, the traditional chicken soup that is good for the soul and the body. And then we make stuffed bell pepper, yes, with beef. And then we make 2 desserts. We're gonna make creme de caramel and crepe Suzettes.
Okay.
All right. So, but it's almost like it sounds like it's impossible to do, but it's not impossible when you plan it.
Okay.
So what you do, you plan first, you figure out what you're gonna cook, and then you go gather all your ingredients. If you're in the country, you go there, chase the chicken, pluck it, kill it, pluck it. But you're not in the country, right? Michaela, are you having fun? Yeah? You like to cook too? Yeah? No, she doesn't like to cook. What about you? So tell me about, how did you start about wanting to cook? What made you like really
Food
interested
Network,
in
wasn't
this
it?
subject?
Oh, no, I forgot. I forgot.
You forgot.
You forgot?
Well, you like watching videos, right?
Food Network, right? That's
The
inspired
Food
me.
Network, that's true. Cupcake Wars with
No,
Good Golly,
I don't really
Sweet
know when
Holly.
I started. I know like I know about the first cooking shows I started watching was Worst Cooks in America. That's like the earliest thing I remember.
Tata and Sica, that's you're just kind of talking.
He's talking. He's doing
Yeah,
good.
He's kinda-
that's
yeah.
good. That's
He's
good.
doing good.
Worst Cooks in America.
Yeah. So what did you make so far that was like really you made it from A to Z? You just made a
I made
dish.
brioche bread. I also made like normal bread.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You made it by hand?
Mhm.
Cool. That's
No,
great.
Not the brioche bread. The brioche bread I used like a mixer, but I made a normal bread by hand.
Oh, wonderful.
I
That's
also
great.
made a cake for my brother's birthday.
Oh yes?
Yeah,
What kind of cake?
We're going to get ingredients
Oh, it was just
tomorrow.
like a fun fact, yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
about
for my birthday? I'm gonna make a red velvet cheesecake cake, where it's like a red velvet cake and it has a cheesecake in the middle. You can make cheesecake in the middle.
Oh, nice. That's great.
Where'd you
That's
get the recipe
great,
from?
guys.
Oh, I got that from YouTube.
YouTube? Okay. What about the sorbet? Didn't you make a sorbet?
Yeah, I got that from YouTube too.
From
Okay.
YouTube? All right. So you're not new to cooking. You've been cooking for a while. You have some experience. That's wonderful. That's great.
Look at all these fresh herbs.
Yes. This is Italian Oregon and parsley, Italian parsley,
Wow.
red onions, carrots, celery, different kinds of bell pepper. So we're gonna put it together. All right?
Okay.
All right. Let's do it.
All right.
All right. So we're gonna turn this on.
You got soap? There you go. Wash your hands all the way up to your elbows.
So for us to actually get this done, I have to pre-prepare, right?
Exactly. That was a
Otherwise,
lot
it
of
wouldn't
chopping
have
and
been possible to do it and
all.
tonight,
Yeah, right. That was awesome.
right? So what about you? You like watching us? Good, good.
And she likes
All right.
licking the bowl.
Yes, you're.
That's our bowl licker.
All right.
Cake
so
mixes
We're gonna wash our
and-
hands. We're gonna wash our hands really good. We're gonna use soap. Yeah. So I don't know what the photographer is gonna video when he comes back.
That's
here, but-
okay. He'll pick up where we left off.
But so that's what it is. So have you ever chopped anything? Like chopped or like onion?
I don't have enough.
You want me to show you?
Like I know the techniques, but I don't have a lot of practice with it yet. So maybe
Right.
that's
So you're just gonna have to sort of, this comes much easier with practice. It's just like anything else. But see, for instance, when you have like an onion, the way I like to do it, I like to just keep the tail in, and so that I can actually then
Oh yeah,
hold
let's
it.
hold it together.
Right? Yes. And so you go like this, and you keep your knuckles onto the blade of the knife so that you will not cut your fingers. Okay? So it's kind of like directed like that. Okay? And it's very important that the knife. See, the way I do it is I go with the blade, but then I hold on to the blade. Now don't let it cut me. I'll do like this in a little angle, okay?
So that's how they manage to chop and chop quickly and not take
Right.
off their finger with it.
Exactly. Right. So we put it back together again. Yes.
Did you wash your hands, Michaela? Okay.
Amen.
Wow.
You got it? Okay. Well, it's you may not want to do this. You can very well nowadays make a soup without having to chop anything. If you go to Publix, everything is already chopped.
What?
For family, it's perfectly acceptable. If you had a 5-star restaurant, and then you may not want to do that because everything has to be fresh and cut then and whatnot. But if it's family, it's family, right? Okay, so that's the onion. Your eyes are gonna burn, Michaela. So the way I like to cut my carrots is just cut it, all right? Some people
Scoot over a little bit.
cut it in small pieces.
Come over
but
closer
I like
in the
to
frame.
do it in little rounds.
So,
So I already cut some to save time.
and you have a very sharp knife.
Yeah,
It's a good
is.
knife.
All our names are like crazy dull.
What's that?
But I said all our names are like crazy dull.
Yeah.
Yeah, ours are dull.
Yeah, well, when you have kids in the house, you have to have dull knives, yeah.
Is there a good set of knives that we should look for getting, to purchase?
Well, there's so many of them now. You can look online, but Costco has always good knives.
Okay, Costco.
Okay, so we put that in here, and what we have here, actually, in all of this is 2 cups. 2 cups of carrots, 2 cups of onions, 2 cups of celery, 2 cups of mixed bell peppers. Okay, so all of this is gonna go, and then here I have about almost 2 cups, not quite 2 cups of crushed tomatoes. So all of this stuff is gonna go into the soup now. All right, so you wanna help me? Bring some up. Okay, so we already made the broth. You see, we already made the broth, and we already have in there, we have the chicken meat already that is almost cooked. See? And we have some herbs here. We have some thyme. We have some oregano, some basil. So we're gonna put all of this in now. Okay. See how pretty it is? Again, the way I did it, I did it old-fashioned way, but you, as a 13-year-old kid, you don't have to actually, oh, thank you, Michaela. You don't have to do, to start with the whole chicken and go all that, because it's too much for you. But there are chicken cubed already in Publix or, at fresh markets. You just buy good meat and wash it, rinse it good, and then you just put it in with some sea salt, some peppercorns, some herbs de Provence, like nice dry herbs, and you just simmer it really slow, about a couple of hours, and all of those flavors are gonna open up in that broth. Okay.
Okay.
So that's what you do, and then the vegetables. When you put the vegetables in, all it needs to do is boil 30 more minutes. The moment we have this boiling, it's gonna be about 30 more minutes or so, and it will be done. Okay.
So did the chicken make its own stock, or did you?
The chicken
Like
made its
different-
own broth.
With
Yes.
broth, okay.
Yes. Chicken made its own broth, and you know, Cynthia, you can even do this.
Okay, I'm watching. We're going to save it on YouTube, so we definitely can come back to.
All right. So while this is simmering and it's really getting together there, so we have everything that we need there.
Where did Daddy go?
For now, let it just go
Out
there. This onion, I just wanted to demonstrate to you how it is to cut it, but I'm going to put it in a bowl. I already have enough onion in there.
Scoot over, Bryce. You're out of the
Yeah,
frame.
this one goes in here.
Bryce, scoot over. You're out of the frame.
So come on out here on this side. Let's turn some light. Do you have enough lights in here?
It looks really good.
Okay.
Looks really good.
So what you do? All right. So now I'm gonna.
Now,
put
since
the
I
rest of
turn
the
my
onions
thing
here.
like this, I just hope it doesn't. When I'm videotaping, I don't have to have it long ways. You know what I mean? I'm looking at it like this. Does it mean that when we watch it, it's going to be sideways or not?
I have no idea. Okay. So
Probably
here's
not.
what we have. Yes, we have sirloin in here. Yes, it's beef, and I have eggs. I have 3 eggs from the farm. Organic, beautiful eggs. They're just really, really nice from the country. And then some almost fat-free beef with onions, with pepper, black pepper. Yeah. And I'm gonna mix this good, really, really good. And then I'm gonna put in a bit of the Italian oregano. I'm gonna put in more pepper, black pepper, and I'm gonna put first a little bit of salt and then more salt, because you always have to taste the salt. Okay. So I'm gonna mix this good. Now, Cynthia, stop it, because I want to put my hands in there.
Go ahead. Go for it.
I don't want to put it on YouTube with my hands in there.
Oh, okay. Hold on.